Seriously,
Yeah,
didn't get
man.
the
So
third
what's
one.
going on? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fanatic Islanders.
Hey, people, what's good?
Yeah, yeah, living, chilling
True.
in my house because I can't go no place else. So I doing.
Lockdown rough.
Yeah, I'm inside my house.
I see.
Your houses outside. Wow.
I,
What is
for,
your
I
stuff?
forget what it was. I saw
Where's
one
my streets
picture of
boy?
one gal. I saw a picture
Yeah.
of one gal on the boat or something, and the PM minister say, "Yeah, that's good, but you should have fallen off that boat or something like that." And then
Oh, yeah.
the gal responded,
Oh, the
talking
fake
about,
account?
"Yeah, the fake account." The gal talking about you ain't mentioned nothing but boats. So I straight, which is true.
You get locked
That fake
up. But
account is be
anyways,
killing me,
let
bro.
me stop, bro.
That fake account is be killing me, bro.
Anything. Famous can find any loophole in anything, but
Real talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of COVID stuff happening. These leagues now gotta reorganize their deck and try to deal with this COVID situation and try to present fans with great sports. So
I mean, NBA already winning, bro.
yeah,
MLB ain't
they
that bad.
say what?
I say MLB ain't that bad.
Did they have a case or no?
It's some cases. They have a designated list on like the injury list for like COVID cases, and like they handle those people differently than regular injuries.
Makes sense. Because I only saw the thing talking about we talking about cutting the season short. So I just was assuming that there was like decent amount of cases.
I'm still playing, so it's like
Yeah.
ain't no stopping that.
But yeah, we was talking earlier about what NFL is proposing that they're going to do with their schedule. So what I was thinking is that what they could do is set up X amount of bubbles to hold X amount of teams and let them play. It's 16 games in the season, so let them play 4 games at a time and then mix up the bubbles. So they send one team from another bubble to the next bubble between that 5th week, clean the bubble for the 5th week. All bubbles get clean. Everyone get retested, obviously, in an X amount of days or whatever they want to choose to do. As they come back in the next bubble, they play that team that they line up in that bubble now for the X amount of days, and they keep on doing that for however long the season go. I don't know. We'd have to count out to see how much weeks that would be. But I just look at Texas too. Texas is 660 miles in space, I guess. So that's just
Texas?
Yeah, Texas. That's what I just Google.
Texas is way more than that.
But you can die on the hill, buddy.
What?
You can die on the hill,
That's
buddy.
what
Finish your point.
It's 660 miles, bro. So hypothetically, I was saying if
From
they
left
had
to right, from east to west.
I don't know. This may be like square footage type of situation.
Like
I don't know.
whatever you would say.
It say it's seven.
Square mileage.
It say it's 790 miles long and 660 miles wide. So that's not even long. This is taken into fact. So that's just wide. Sorry, that's just wide. My bad. That's 660 miles wide, and it's saying it's 790 miles long. So yes, that's way bigger than what we thought for real.
What you thought?
Yeah, what I thought.
I think he talking about square miles.
I thought it was square miles. I thought it was square miles that they showed me, but it's only wide. But anyway,
that can't be that.
That just hits my point more home because I was saying that they could have a mile radius of 200 miles of them being able to reach a facility. So even if it's like 2.5 worth of driving, that's not that bad. If you could facilitate 8 teams in this bubble, if you do 4 bubbles, or if you want to increase the amount of bubbles, obviously you decreasing the amount of load you putting on workers. So that's just my proposed thought of what they could probably do.
And that also means some workers don't need jobs or don't get jobs. Because ain't enough jobs for everybody,
Yeah.
Each stadium has their own set of workers. So not everybody's gonna get jobs if that's the case.
Yeah. But I was thinking, like I'm saying, let's say hypothetically, like we say in Texas, we all know there's only 2 professional teams. So they would be using more than just that professional NFL pitch. I would think that they would have to get more fields up to the NFL standard in terms of grass or whatever, obviously to protect the players. So
They could, because I mean, like you still got all the Texas is a football state.
yes, exactly.
You
That's
have
why I was
all
thinking Texas.
I'll go on with your point. I don't agree that they should have. I don't think that's how you work the bubble. But if they would, because a lot of college there's a lot of colleges in Texas. Texas probably have the most amount of I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But they could, like I said, if they get the grass up the par, they could have about you saying 8 bubbles.
I was proposing 8 bubbles, yeah.
Yeah, so they could
4
get
bubbles, but 8 teams in that bubble, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just 4 fields they could get up to par. Or they could get 2 fields per bubble, and just get them on the par. It in theory it works. I don't like it. I actually hate that idea, but I prefer
tell the viewers what you hate about it and what do you propose.
I think the NFL should adopt something along the lines of MLB and no bubble.
I think that's what they're about to do anyway.
You just constant test.
I think that's what they can do.
You constantly test, and then you could just to shorten the game so you ain't flying cross country. Just change up the schedule.
I think the fact that they still even like trying to figure out if they want fans or not. I'm like, they ain't want no bubble. They ain't want no bubble.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, I agree with y'all. I mean, like we saying, and I agree. What I'm proposing is expensive to maintain for a whole season, and that's one of the things that the stakeholders may not want to be involved in. So I'm not actually disagreeing with Cadero either. It may be easier on them to propose the extreme testing. I just don't think it's best for the players. That's just my opinion. But
why is it not best for the players?
I just think it's too much moving. I think it's too much moving with the NFL. This is just me. I don't know how much is being the roster of MLB.
I think they have like 30. They
38. So I don't know.
30?
I think they have 30.
To me,
yeah,
I just
put
think
it down to 28.
Oh, okay, makes sense. What about cutting though? What would the spring training rosters be? Oh, y'all don't know.
No, just the bubble roster, just the COVID roster.
But regular. Before cuts, or call downs or whatever.
Call ups.
But I thought that's called like if they call you up, I thought they could call you back down just to see.
Yeah, they could. There's a 40. You can if you want to go into basics. If you want to go into basis, there's a 40-man roster.
So initially from jump, there's a 40-man roster.
You have a 40-man roster who could play in the MLB.
Okay.
Depending on how they go, they could possibly have. Yeah, they could possibly have 9, 4, 13. Let's say 25 people.
Make the last cut
on the active roster who they bring into the field, not minus coaches, minus managers.
Yeah.
Ball boy, team official, and whatnot. So you're looking at that's close to 40.
Okay, that's good. So in my opinion, I feel like NFL has so much players and moving parts that the fact that you cannot be. I'm not saying MLB is being lackadaisical. I just think NFL has to be the strictest one because of the amount of people involved. That's just my opinion. When you increase the amount of people involved on the team, you have to have stricter controls. That's how I feel. And I don't think the max amount of testing is strict enough controls. If you ask me, because we've already seen one of the guys who worked his childhood to be in this position give up his flicking dreams for a piece of leg, which is unfortunate.
That's his line.
Honestly,
ain't nobody tell him to do that.
Honestly, truly, this is a topic for another day, but it wasn't just him, boy.
Oh, you think it's multiple more?
He's a rookie, boy. He's a rookie, boy.
He's a rookie.
Someone said it.
So you think
undrafted rookie?
That's true.
Yeah, but you can do that, boy.
No, someone would be like, yeah, but invite him, boy. Invite him
in the uniform, bro. You straight,
bro.
Right now, it's like a 9-year vet.
You just
ain't
so
getting
like,
cut.
bro. I was getting on. I said, but it's
He's
better
getting
be the
A's,
Gally
boy.
Murray, bro.
He's getting A's, boy.
What?
That girl was some
This
family.
better be the Gally Murray, but he threw away his career for that.
His career ain't away, boy. If
I
he's
know
good
it's
enough,
not. I
someone
know
will
that's
sign
not
him.
the girl he's marrying. I'm just saying, bro. You know what that is. Obviously, every interview he goes into after the fact, they're gonna ask him, "How could you do something that's selfish?"
No view. His career might be done, bro. Like
Could I
what?
just say his career ain't done? I agree that his career is mostly done. I agree with you.
What?
Cadero said it's not done.
There ain't ever watched Think of it.
Could you?
But it's going HBO.
I said,
Hard Knocks?
I
Get you for less.
Gideon,
That's
I
what
said,
I'm saying.
Okay, what you say? Sorry.
if he's good enough, his career may not be done
Okay, I didn't hear that if he's good enough, but I thought
because
that
you don't listen.
No. But we already stated that he's undrafted, so you have all stacks against you. It's
He
not
was
like
living on a hope and a prayer, bro.
it's not like you was the first, second, third round draft pick, and you had some, because it's different when you look at
You don't know why he dropped.
I don't know. I love to look more, but I'm saying it's different if you look at like Bruce Irvin or these other guys who had questionable situations, Joe Mixon or something. You know what I mean? Who had questionable character issues before they was drafted and they slide. That's different to me. But he slide all the way to undrafted. So I don't know what it could have been. I don't know, but
Slide, he probably was always projected to go undrafted.
I don't know. It could, and that's what I was gonna say. He could have just been that guy who's projected to go drafted. We don't know because we didn't do the research. But I mean, it's rough, bro. You already had all stocks against you, all kinds of stocks
Because
against
if you already signed the contract, bro, and you have something guaranteed, this is
Dog. Exactly, because we
I
know
only
how
got
it
this
goes.
invite. I only got this invite, and I need some gals. Right
Bro,
now.
he could even make the practice squad and been straight for the year, bro. He ain't even thinking like that because obviously
still good.
he drafted.
This is what money guaranteed.
Yeah, wait. Basically got like what?
I don't think he guaranteed, but it's highly likely.
As long as you on the practice squad.
Yeah, it's highly likely that if you on the practice squad, you're probably not gonna get cut because obviously for injuries and all this other stuff, because you could get signed at any time during the season, right? But it ain't guaranteed, but it's probably in the bag.
They make $8,000 per week, a minimum of $8,000 per week.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's still decent. That's like minimum $80K. So that's over almost 100 something. That's solid. That's 100 something K.
136 if he last the season. Yeah, pretty much.
Just to get
to just practice
or get
Just to
tackle or whatever.
And that's still a potential that you may get due to the roster because injuries are a part of the game, especially at DB.
He's done.
But
he was only at the first page of this playbook. He's never going to see that playbook.
I agree, Blind. I agree. To be honest, Cadero.
No, like I'm saying, if he's good, if they, these teams go, if he's good enough, they'll call him. Like I've never watched
Josh
them.
Gordon good enough.
Josh Gordon have a problem with.
This boy got a problem.
You have a drug problem with.
This boy got a problem too, but you got a gal problem.
See, the thing is, it's about this one way. If this is all seems true, it's a double standard, because if that was a vet, who was doing it, they would have get fined. They'd get fined by the team.
No, but I don't know. It depends. I would think of
Bobby Wagner. Then Bobby Wagner, he's not getting cut.
He's not getting cut. That's a slap on the wrist, man. You want to bring one? You could bring two.
I could bring him next time for you. I could bring him. You ain't even got to worry. Just sit on your couch. I can bring him.
But I'm saying you can't put it past. You can't put it past.
We're not hearing about Bobby Wagner doing it. It's either that he's not doing it
because he's a vet.
It's that good.
You know how much stuff is go down, and we probably don't hear about.
That's true. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Exactly.
We probably gotta wait for a documentary like The Last Dance to hear what really goes down behind behind the scenes. But
yeah, but okay, even if you use that argument, right? That's Bobby Wagner, bro.
Exactly. So why is that going to come out to the news? I agree
there's a double standard, but
why is that going to come out to the news?
Has proven, I'm saying, to a rookie, even if you look at that, you're not Bobby Wagner. You have done nothing for the franchise. You have done nothing as of yet, even as a 1 year or 2 year. So y'all ain't on the same pedestal, bro. You come up with football, you know that.
What are you saying?
And I never played football to this extent of the guys who's be going to the NFL, and we understand that. So it ain't hard for you to understand that too, bro.
You don't understand that.
That's true.
My mind, it was just like, some people think they arrived with it. Some people think they arrived,
bro. And when I listen to, I mean, it's the olden guys. Like even when I listen to when Terrell Davis was talking about how we like, obviously he started getting playing time because he talked about he got a tackle on special teams. When you that late of a pick, your spot is not guaranteed, bro. I don't know why these younger guys think that they spot like guaranteed. Terrell Davis, who's a Hall of Fame running back, was not guaranteed a spot when he come in the league, bro.
Yeah.
And I think he was like 5th round, I think. 4th or 5th, I don't remember correctly, but he had to fight for that.
You got to think about it, man. Some of them out there, way since Bob Warner, dog.
That's true.
They was getting all the attention from then high school, college, and it's like, man, in the NFL, man, what change? Ain't nothing changed.
I guess.
He know he undrafted. He knew.
All you doing is switching pawns, but you're going from a.
He wasn't even a 10, bro. I ain't saying y'all to me.
Yeah, why you even look this guy up?
Dog, I didn't look for the meme. The meme came on my phone. He had
to go see if it was worth getting cut.
Yeah,
but I didn't look for the photo though. Someone sent it to me.
What I want to know is, did she make it into the hotel?
I think she spent the night. She spent the night, bro.
Jersey on or something.
She had the Seahawks jersey on. So what the report was that she had on a hoodie and a hat, but the picture actually just showed her in a Seahawks jersey.
So you know what happened?
She literally, I can send you like
but here's what happened. Someone snitched.
Possibly.
Because she got into the hotel.
They could have just been checking the cameras every night.
Why?
Someone
snitched.
No, I agree with you. I'm saying someone probably did snitch. Could have been another DB who is undrafted with you and wants your spot. Because you come from Florida, this way from Denver, and he don't know who you is from a can of paint. You see what I'm saying? So y'all didn't build camaraderie yet. But, right? But if we bad thing too, because you ain't build camaraderie, but when the final roster come, you got to build camaraderie, obviously.
But if we were to I guess to go back to the bubble, if they have to do a bubble, I think they have to kind of like take elements from the NBA bubble as well as the MLB, how that season is going. So you have all the East. I think not probably 8 bubbles, probably change it to 4 bubbles. Have all the East teams in one, all the West teams, South teams, North teams, and then so that's 8 teams in a bubble, 7 teams you gotta play. So I say you play each team twice, 14 games, and then you go on for that. Then when you go in the playoffs, you have all the NFC in one, you have all the AFC in one, or you could have all the teams together because it's just 16. Have all the NFC in one, have all the AFC in one. So that way, after you get out of the first 2 rounds and you have championship rounds when it's just 4 teams left, you can put all those people in one bubble. And then as you slowly go on, you just keep taking teams out the bubble.
I guess. I mean, I think, like I say, me and you, slight thoughts are slightly the same. The only thing different is the scheduling. That's all, really. Because like I say, mine is 4 bubbles too. So
you said 8 bubbles.
No, I said 4 bubbles, 8 teams in one bubble. See, you keep on switching up the bubbles and the amount of teams in the bubble.
I just feel like
if it's 8 bubbles, it's 4 teams in that bubble. If it's 4 bubbles, it's 8 teams in that bubble. What'd you say, Blind?
I said my dog really got pretty wild.
What?
My dog.
Oh.
But I feel like everybody want to use their own stadium, bro.
Possibly.
That's what I feel. I don't know.
It had
because I know the grass is a tricky discussion as well. I know grass and like you remember when they talking about it got to be NFL grade and they check the grass because remember slippage and injury, like increase of injury on turf and this type of grass or whatever. That would be a tricky situation. So I don't know. That's why they may lean to staying in their stadiums potentially for real. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But we love to see.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, they ain't watching what we running on it anyway. They could be like, what's the
my thing is,
what's the cheapest?
my thing is you compare them to MLB, NBA. We know the owners in the NFL. They give about the bottom line first. They care what these players. Just like your boy. They say, cut him. We can find another one of him tomorrow.
Real talk.
You think they care? They don't care. Right?
I agree. That same boy from Oklahoma who then I just getting off. I don't know. That same DB from Oklahoma who ain't make no roster. Call him up. Spot gone, bro.
Come on. And it's like, we ain't betting on you, but if you become something, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be an extra
he could potentially have $132,000 more than the other boy who wanted to just get beat his leg. For sure, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they saying too. But tying into these owners, it's like, hey, here's your $5.
Bro, it ain't and you gotta look at the list. It ain't a lot of undrafted guys who's some. I just remember Priest Holmes was one that was undrafted too. And I don't remember like his, rookie story or whatever. I don't know the rookie story, but I'm pretty sure he had to fight with it. I'm pretty sure he had to fight for it too.
Probably like 10 names you would call out of like 200,000.
Exactly.
So
like, the odds was been against you, bro.
Yeah, so I ain't even know what you got to do.
I know. Anyway, we'll see what they do. On the basketball, you see, D-Book was in flicking playing with these. D-Book ain't come to flick and play.
He's balling. I ain't gonna lie.
D-Book ain't come to play, but
I give you that one.
D-Book was not playing.
That's one Kentucky boy you picked right. I must
have. Man, I mean, Kentucky trying, bro. Duke is trash, baby. But Kentucky trying, bro. Kentucky trying, bro. Say what?
What they trying to do?
They trying, bro.
Trying to do what though? I don't understand what you trying to say.
No, but we can see, but like, bro, I was like, boy, he wants something else. Like, nah, he willing. Like, granted, the rest of the Suns was playing good too. People is overshadowed that the rest of the Suns was playing good. Actually,
yeah, they say Aiden was balling.
I saw one game. I forget the boy name, Javon Johnson or something like that. He's a 3-point shooter. He had like 20-something one of those games. There's a couple other games when like they was balling, so it's like it added to the fold. But Dame just on another level too. Dame wasn't having it, but
Dame on another level, but you dog 8-0 in the bubble games, but
that's crazy. I agree.
Honestly and truly, if anything, they could go down in history as the only team to go undefeated in the bubble. Rather not they go another bubble.
Yeah, but my thing is, bro, it's like, bro, even if let's say Devin Booker win bubble MVP, I'd throw that I wouldn't throw it in the garbage, but I'd be like, yeah.
But it wasn't any garbage teams they were playing today.
No, I agree. And that's what I'm saying. The thing about the NBA schedule, we always say is that, well, I guess not we as in we, but I mean, we always say like it's so long and like there's no importance on one particular game early on in the season. So it's like the sense of urgency created a different type of atmosphere for the Suns or for other teams. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they played better than what they normally would.
But see, the thing is, I guess I get what you're saying. I guess they saw a path because honestly and truly, they shouldn't have been invited to the bubble.
Probably not. I agree, but they still were 6 games in. But the thing is, I think the Bulls were 6 games in too.
But that's the difference. That's the East and West. We talk about that. We talk about
6 games in. When we look at it, the Bulls were 6 games in.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that a couple of episodes ago.
Yeah, no, I know. I mentioned it.
It was good that they did do that though. That pressure really was on. And I was saying that Trailblazers win by 1 in that last game. But if they didn't win, that would be chaotic.
And I think that was, I mean, I didn't understand the play-in early on because I wasn't 100% if that was going on. But I think the
Peter
play-in.
told you.
No, I know, but I just didn't understand the reasoning of why they wanted to do it. But I think that the reason why they probably did it too is for the same exact reason. If one of the teams went 8-0, I think they was trying to do provisions for the whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the extreme scenario that the Suns went 8-0, and it put pressure on, obviously, like they say in the 8-9.
I respect that because I guess they know anybody can go hot, get hot. So it's like,
yeah,
if you so good, prove it again right here against
yeah.
the other person trying to get your spot.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I slightly agree with it. You know what I mean? But initially, I wasn't for it. I wasn't for the play-in. But I mean, I understand.
And I mean, who wouldn't want to see that though?
With the play-in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. And I saw yeah, 9. If 9 win, 9 they gotta play twice. If 8 win, 8 just have the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we talk about this, but yeah. So they it's like, okay, yeah, it's like you ever see like a losing bracket or winners bracket, losers bracket?
Consolation, yeah.
Yeah. So just same thing, just like you said. Same thing, just like you said. So if 8 lost, because 8 has the advantage,
Yeah.
they have to get beat twice.
Yeah.
But because they already have the advantage, it's like tennis for you. When you have the advantage point, if you lose the advantage point, you gotta get it back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
I get the logic, but it's like I see. From past episodes, like I said, I'm a March Madness guy, so I was like, "Boy, do or die, bro." I understand. I was 8, but bro, do or die, bro. What's going on? That's how I look at it.
Still look at it.
Do or die, bro. Do or die, bro. That's how I
The
look at
talent
it.
level in the NBA is way too close for that, man.
Do or
It's
die,
way
bro.
too close.
Bro, I think
In
it's our
college?
mind. I think it's our mind. I think it's our mind that warped. NFL have talent too, bro.
Every professional sports league, the talent is very.
The only difference
very high.
between football and basketball is, like y'all say, your body is a lot of beating. So that's one of the reasons.
I didn't even thought about that right now. I thought about college.
Yeah.
It's like, you're supposed to beat this team. Like, this team has no ranked players.
Yeah.
And you lose?
I see you.
You need to go home.
I see you, man. This that 1 year, man. Do or die, bro. Do or die.
Get him.
The talent level too close.
College players don't get much. College players don't get paid.
I'm just meaning for the play-in. I'm just meaning for the play-in.
You mean playoffs?
Okay.
Playoffs?
I'm not meaning playoffs. I'm meaning for the play-in. I'm just meaning the play-in right now. If it was a playoff.
Oh, you mean this one game?
Do or die, yes. That's what I meant.
Nobody.
He just wants to see some March Madness, like, because he missed March Madness.
Nobody.
Bro, and they trying to shut down college athletics next year now too, bro.
What you mean they trying? They shut it down, boy.
No, I think only football so far. Basketball ain't shut down yet.
Basketball,
yeah, football shut down.
Pac-10 football shut down.
Pac-10.
Yeah, all ain't shut down. No, not yet at least.
Football is run most of them universities, but so
I don't know why Pac-10 make that decision so quick, but I mean it is August, so.
Because you gotta remember, boy, because that's a lot of extra stuff the college have to prepare for now. So it's like, do we put in the resources to do this and carry out the season, or what?
Yes, but college football, like Blind just stated, runs these organizations. They make a lot of flicking money. So I feel like they have the resources to potentially have a discussion about it. At least have a discussion.
Yeah.
But they say F all of that, bro. They say F all of that, bro.
I ain't even running on.
Y'all go worry, bro. But I know. We can see.
They ain't enthusiastic, but shut down.
We can see. I don't know, but like I agree. I know athletic and college could be rough, bro. I know if they doing that for real.
Right? That's another thing. So, like, how you even to get to that next level, what avenue you gonna take now?
That's another thing, and that's why. And people committing. I see the top point guard commit to Tennessee. I think yesterday. I'm like, I would rather go Lithuania or something at this point right now for real, bro.
So you know what's gonna happen, right? A lot of them, yeah, like you said, like Sandy was gonna say, a lot of them probably can go overseas because it's not even guaranteed that the G League is gonna happen.
Yeah, but also I also see that a lot of these, like let's say hypothetically, there's no college basketball. Obviously, we know that the qualifications to be drafted is just 1 year removed from high school. So high chance that a lot of these standings are gonna stay from when it was in college to the all year off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll still be eligible to be drafted into the next year. It just be less tape, really. And you know what it is for you to have a whole year just to be training with no classes, no nothing, just
You're making money.
Oh, they better go class.
dog.
You're talking about overseas
Honestly, like
yeah.
if I was a top point guard, like I forgot what they doing now. They doing this academy type of situation now too in the States. It's like they ain't going to even school. They just training for the whole year. I forgot the guy is a lot. I forgot his name, Dread. But that's what he did for the last season or whatever. And he still is a top 5 or top 10 pick for this draft potentially.
Yeah.
So it's like you working out the whole year, you learning how to be a pro. That's what could be happening more so now too. This giving the way for that because it's so undecided.
I can't lie, though. I don't know any of these guys because March Madness ain't happening. So I only know LaMelo because everybody knows LaMelo.
Yeah, we can see. Right? I think right now he had number 3 in the
Is he a projection for them at number 1?
Yeah, NBA obviously with football too is a lot of projections. You don't know what could happen.
It depends on fit and need, because depends on fit and need because they ain't do the lottery yet, so we'll know by the lottery.
Start that lottery tournament trash. Don't start. So
the lottery tournament trash.
They doing a bubble for the lottery, bro.
They still doing that.
Yeah, but you want to see? I saw Warriors say a week from action or something like that. They post. So
for
I think
lottery.
That's what I see Warriors post.
We mentioned it, but I didn't think they was actually gonna do it.
Well, I know.
I know we mentioned they was doing something. I know they was doing it for.
I only using the Warriors post. Warriors say a week from action with Marcus Chris doing some dribbles, moves or whatever. That's all I see.
They have Marquise Chris on there.
I could be wrong, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the NBA for real about it. For real, that's the only Warriors I using.
I could look at that after.
They got new uniforms coming out there because I don't get it.
Probably. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I did hear about it like last month or like 2 weeks ago about it being in Chicago potentially or something like that. But I can say I
stupid though. Like why would they do that during the playoffs?
I don't know, babe.
But
because I don't know how much
this though. Remember, we talk about this. We talk about them possibly using the Chicago bubble as a
I mean after to play. Talk about it, I saw it again.
And they can
during the playoffs.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, no one will watch it, McGuire, so don't make
no one watching that for real. Who won't watch you?
I don't even know what they announced
for. You cheering because you get the first pick? Like,
y'all might as well do that behind closed doors. Don't even tell me about that.
It's probably gonna be behind closed
ratings, bro.
It's gonna be behind closed doors.
I would rather take the chance on airing it and not have a low amount of people show, and I at least could sell odds and get odd reads.
Because during the MLB, NBA playoffs, and the NFL, and you think you want to get rated?
They may do it behind closed doors. I don't know.
They better.
But they better go back and just draw, for the lottery,
I know, babe.
So you say you're just using the Warriors post a week from action, and this is your interpretation of what that post
that
meant.
It may still be on. That's just what I got. I don't know. It may still be on. I don't know. I could be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see.
I was like, man, y'all could even use me at this point. He could have used it more impactful Warriors.
But yeah, I mean, babe. These teams, they doing whatever they want, and we'll see. A lot of teams. Well, if they don't do that, then they just gotta draw, like y'all saying, for real, and then
makes more sense for you. That's a day. You using a day, because unless they could do that, they could do the March Madness style for that.
Yeah,
that'd be
optimal a one game do or die thing. Draw for
I can
seeding.
for that.
Draw for seeding, and you go like that.
I can't do it for championship video.
I'll agree. That would be a little lit. That would be a little lit for real.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. It's better than the alternative.
No, but in that scenario, they ain't drawing. It's just how the seeding go.
You know, they drawing for the seeding. And
no, they drawing for the seeding,
games.
but I'm saying they're not drawing for the pick. It's just whoever win get the first pick.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
Who would even win that, man? You don't think would win that?
Warriors.
Curry may not play, so I don't know.
If Curry don't play, I think Hawks.
Yeah, either Hawks or the Bulls, if you ask me.
Hawks.
I think the Bulls are a little better than the Hawks.
Bulls don't have a coach play Hawks.
It's true.
Might as well go to the Hawks for it.
Yeah, I mean, possibly.
He's still trying to think of a team that could beat that, like that would win that shit.
You're looking too high, you realize.
I think, dog. I don't think. The Hawks nice for real, but possibly, I guess.
One is trash.
What other team?
Oh, Bradley Beal in place, so that would have done.
Was it in the bubble play? Was it in the bubble play?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, they don't go.
Yeah, only Hawks up there for real, Jeff.
That's what I'm saying. Hawks. If no Curry, Hawks.
Yeah, if Curry, Warriors maybe in that.
Definitely, most definitely.
Well, yeah. What's going on with Buddy in Sacramento, buddy? I
think Buddy should leave Sacramento. I don't think Buddy should stay and ride in the man. Not Buddy, but Buddy, go where you appreciate it and go find a team, buddy. Go find another team, buddy.
Yeah, but Luke, I know, but Luke got something. Every coach, I think Buddy's be talking to these niggas about or something like this. Look like every coach.
That's what Buddy's be saying.
Must see, buddy. Because I thought Gentry was freaking out and Buddy was balling. Kings, I think he still averaging the most points on the team. Probably not now because of the minutes and all that. Yeah. He was averaging the most points on the team, and you have him sitting. I don't get it, babe.
My thing is, why is Harrison Barnes starting? Like, Harrison Barnes cost the Warriors a ring, I have never get over that, and I'm just like,
and he still getting paid money. I don't get it either, babe.
I gotta. I was got a big one team. I want Buddy go to this next week.
I think they would fit good with Dallas, for you. I think he would fit good with Dallas. Luka, Porzingis, and that dynamic. Rick Carlisle is a player's coach for you.
I can need you to elaborate on that more.
Huh?
I can need you to elaborate on that more.
All right, take what Tim Hardaway does and put Buddy in those situations. And I think Buddy would succeed in Dallas.
No, I think it works. I just, like I already stated, I don't think Dallas has the pieces. However, I do think it's one of those trades where it's like you got more value than what it was. Because if they do Timmy, they may want Seth. Timmy and Seth for Buddy, that may work. That's not what Sacramento want, but they don't have the best hand right now because Buddy potentially want out. So yeah.
Yes. I guess.
So what you think then? So where you think Buddy should go then? What other options y'all thinking? What other team options y'all thinking?
I always had 76ers gone.
This Ben Simmons. This Ben Simmons injured or not injured?
He's injured.
Ben Simmons not injured. No,
oh, you mean irregular? Oh,
and it is in this scenario. Is this with Ben Simmons injured or not injured?
No, this is with Ben Simmons normal.
Okay. Injured then.
I mean, they have pieces. Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson has probably made the same amount, and they have pieces. I just don't think. I mean,
Josh Richardson's the same skill set.
Potentially, yeah.
No, you didn't say skill set. You're saying Richardson.
I mean, the contract wise, it links up. They have other pieces to add to that trade, so potentially that it can work. But I've been saying they need to blow that team. It's like Ben need to go.
I saw a rumor that trade off of that, Ben should probably go to Cleveland because you have that I wouldn't say you have a similar play style to LeBron, but it's
It's not comparable.
it's not comparable. Ben Simmons is a big
Ben
point
is
guard.
trash.
LeBron is a big. Ben ain't trash. Ben has a good skill set. Ben is just he's just unfortunate
You mean
because
he's
he's always
trash?
injured.
I ain't
No
gonna
way.
say that.
When he
All I saying is
when he plays, he's good.
You can't take over no game like LeBron though.
I agree.
No, we can't
All
take
I
on
was
no game like
saying,
LeBron.
dog, if I Cleveland, I down to give them Garland and Love for Ben. But Sixers ain't gonna want that. Sixers go on more.
Disrespectful.
Wait, nothing else for Cleveland to give?
But I'm saying
nothing else for Cleveland to get. And a first, probably, I give them a first, Garland and Love. And for 76ers, I think that is an awesome trade.
yeah, realize none of us is GMs, so
Yeah, it's true.
we don't even have to. It's not a bad trade, and obviously we'd have to write down. We'd have to like look at figures to see if contract actually work out. But
Yeah.
throwing contracts out the way, I'm thinking about just fit with the team. You know, I would want if I'm Cleveland, I would want Ben with Love.
Okay.
I would want Ben with Love because they still got Sexton, right?
Yeah, Sexton and Garland.
Sexton plays the point, or he plays the two.
Yeah, Garland's played the two, but
So-
Garland can play the one. Garland is the one.
So I would trade Sexton. No, I would put any deal for Ben. I would trade Sexton because Ben would be running your point.
Sexton can't shoot either though.
No?
Sexton can't shoot either.
That's why he could go. That's why he would go.
I ain't helping the Sixers though.
That's why I'd keep Garland. They just need someone to get the ball to Embiid. They just need someone to get the ball to Embiid.
So Sexton and who? Are you living in? Are you?
I'm looking for the
Okay.
Cleveland. I'm not worried about the Sixers standpoint. I'm worried about where Ben should go. If Ben goes to Cleveland and give him Garland, give him Love.
But with your deal, that ain't working because you give Sexton and literally probably Sexton and Tristan Thompson. The only other
like I'm saying,
Cedric Osman.
Listen to me. I'm not an NBA GM.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't care about the 76ers in this point. I'm just saying if Ben is going to Cleveland, this is the pieces I want there with Cleveland. The deal I'll have to look at like on paper on what the to make the deal work. But I'm saying best situation, deal works. Ben is in Cleveland. These are the pieces who are still with him in Cleveland. Those two pieces especially, and whoever, I don't matter what the deal is. I don't care about the contract. I don't care about the deal. But
that is not, and that's what I keep on telling Cadero. That cannot happen. In your world, that is not happening.
This isn't real life.
So when we play basketball blind, we play basketball in the next dimension or what?
The next dimension of what? Playing basketball. You guys talking hypothetically. Like, what would be the best?
No, I understand. I understand where Cadero is coming from. I'm just saying that the hypothetical is never gonna happen because Ben in itself, they wouldn't even want Garland and Love for Ben. That's still not enough, and I saying that's a loss for them. That's still not enough.
All right, so Kadeem, we want to talk about real life then. Obviously, a third team would get involved. And
potentially, if a third team is involved, then that would be a bad trade.
And because there are 30 teams, there's infinite amount of possibilities on a deal being done. So that's hypothetical situation. A deal is done, and Ben is in Cleveland, and these are the pieces around Ben. But you could. Oh, let me come back into this dimension, and we talk about something else.
If there's a 3-man team, then yes, it's very doable. That trade you're talking about, it's doable.
In this dimension as well?
Yes, in this dimension, if you do Saxon, Ben Simmons, and the third team is a big name, it's doable, potentially.
That's what I'm saying. So we would have to look on paper to get the deal done, but I'm saying the deal is done, and these are the pieces still with him. Because even if you take someone for the third team.
How long y'all think people should actually even value somebody like that? Y'all say, this still talking about ceiling high.
Bro, you know the league love Ben, bro.
How long? Yeah, that's what it just me off. It's
The
like
league love Ben, bro.
you know when the league loves somebody, like, and there's plenty other players who ball out, and it's like I don't really get the attention that he gets of it yet. So
I think, like, to me, all the time is a lot on the potential, and what we talk about in football slightly, potential takes you is like that value indicator that takes you over the top of people who performing better than you, bro. That's just what it is, and that's what it can always be. Ben potential has always been better than his performances, bro. Always. He'll play good. Oh yeah, Ben, triple double. Oh, he's then when it come down to it, he ain't giving you what we need. So I don't know. How old he is now? 24, 25? Potentially?
I don't think it might be.
I think he's like 27, maybe.
He ain't not old, baby.
No way.
He coming for LSU at least 20, bro. He ain't been in the league for 7 years. I think 4.
Oh, he's 24. 24.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I would say, bro, like at 20, dog, if he continue this trajectory at 28, he'll just be a bust. Cause like his ceiling was high, bro, and he ain't do nothing yet. For me.
It ain't that long though. That's the thing with basketball, but they come in so young. It's like sometimes I even forget. But it's still that age.
Dog,
DJ
Augustine was one of the ones. I was like, DJ Augustine, he only like 31. I was like, how the hell is DJ Augustine 31? I look at it, he come in the league 20. I was like, DJ Augustine like 31, bro.
It'd be like they 50, dog. And I'm like, but you been in this league forever, dog.
Even Embiid, but Embiid misses what? First 3 seasons?
I think first 2. I think 2.
Yeah, and Embiid only 26.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, me.
I just don't realize because he coming with Wiggins. I think Wiggins a little older. I think Wiggins 27, but that's what it is, B-Dog. So
that's another one.
I think Ben, like I say, Ben could just be that big boy. He could be like that Sean Livingston, but obviously he better than Sean Livingston. I'm not disrespecting him that much, but
Sean Livingston, I don't know what you're talking about. That's a mid-range guy.
I mean, I agree, but the thing is, he outplayed his potential because his potential wasn't that high. It was high on the Clippers, but when he got injured, it gone down the low. So he overplayed his potential. But I think Ben is not playing to his potential.
I think Sixers need another star better than Ben. So
Ben can't be a number one.
Ben isn't a number one, and B is a number one. But I don't think Ben. I think Ben could be your 2 adjacent.
Not even.
No, I think he could be your 2 adjacent. So you need.
He need a jumper.
No, but I'm saying he could be your 2 adjacent.
The only superstar I've ever seen without a consistent jumper, and that's because he's an animal.
Anyway, bro, he's the most athletic shooting guard ever, though. So.
Dog, and that's because he's an animal. But Ben is just a tentative.
You can never say that. It's just.
I agree, and that's why I used to badmouth Dwayne Wade, but I actually look at what Dwayne Wade is. You have to admire. You have to admire what he did without a jumper, bro.
This dude won a championship with an old Shaq, like
without a jumper. Without a jumper, bro.
Exactly.
And he beat Dallas.
But Kadeem, that's a different NBA though.
I agree.
That's a different NBA.
I mean, like that's a timeless. Dwayne Wade is a timeless player.
Dwayne Wade is timeless. But you don't need a jumper. You didn't need a jumper in that NBA. You need a jumper in this NBA for sure.
I agree. You didn't need a jumper, but he aged. He aged. He got so good. Even when it changed, he still was effective. Yeah. He still was effective, and he was old. Yeah. Ben just running around grinding gals. That's all he would do. That's all Ben would do. I am sick and tired of Ben. I am sick and tired of him. He's starting to piss me off.
To the Maui 24. I mean, yeah. The main way coming trying to ball out though. So.
Dwayne Wade came in at least 22, 23.
Well, he probably was more mature than.
I guess. I get it. I mean, hey, I make millions of dollars. I was trying to grind some things too, but Fleck dog, work on your game, man. I was gonna try to grind some things. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna grind some things up.
So you was doing that regular. Regular
Dog, that's literally no reason. If you have a jump, but if Ben, I always say this, if Ben had a jumper, he is a problem. Ben is
everybody.
No, but Ben is a different problem.
I see what you said.
6'10" point guard, boy.
Ben is a different problem with a jumper. Even if he get mid-range first and then go to 3-point, he is a problem.
So question:
I feel like Bo about to be unstoppable.
What if you just put shooters around him? What if you just put shooters around him, like 4 shooters?
I don't think. And this is my thing. This would be another Giannis situation. I don't think.
Because Giannis don't have a jumper.
I agree, but that's why he's winning no ring. Giannis is
I just put that on him.
Giannis is not winning a ring. The Bucks are not winning a ring. Say what?
Write that down. I know I'm gonna write that down.
I
never win a ring.
Never. The only way you win in a ring.
Never win in a ring.
The only way, the same way how I say Russ never win in a ring and Harden never win in a ring.
This way is just
same reason how Giannis is never winning a ring.
But Harden have a jump. Harden have a jump.
No, but his play style is he needs to switch up his. See, you got to blame the GMs too because the GMs put a lot of, Harden's gonna take us over the hill. No, bro, Harden ain't gonna take you over the hill. You need great enough players to go get theirs. You see what I'm saying? It's a combination. You see what I'm saying?
So how do you fix the Bucks and the Rockets game?
Hey, the Bucks rough.
How do you fix the Rockets? How does Harden win a ring, Kadeem?
I don't know, but he doesn't win a ring by taking his big man away. That's how I know that for sure. He doesn't win a ring that way. You decrease his chances by taking away Capella, if you ask me. But hey, that's what they chose to do.
I feel like they're playing better though.
That's on you. That ain't winning no flecking ring, bro.
You talking about from defense?
I just mean in general. That dish off little pass to Capella, that hitting him.
But Kadeem, all right, look at this, right?
Yes.
That soft dish off pass to Capella to Dwight when he had a big man, right? That's 2 points. That dish off pass to the corner 3 is 3 points, and they hitting it.
I agree. That's hypothetically if they hitting it, Cadero.
They are hitting it.
No, but Roof, they are. Lest we forget.
Don't get me talking about Trevor Ariza.
They missed 27 trees in a flecking row, bro. Lest we forget. Don't forget.
Like that, mate?
Don't forget that. No, but he mentioned in trees.
What it do, boo boo? What it do?
Don't lest we forget. Trees. Nah, unless you was Warriors and thing, I agree with you. But if you have a history of missing trees,
they was up in that series, right?
I probably
it was 3-2.
I think so. I think it was 3-2.
This one, Chris Paul got injured.
Yeah, Chris Paul got injured.
Oh yeah.
Chris Paul got injured.
But what I'm saying is that you need a healthy dose of both. I'm a 3-point guy. I'm all for 3 points. I agree with you. But all I'm saying is that took the load off of Harden. But now when you ask him to have utilization of 70% of the offense or more for X amount of games, that's going to wear on anyone.
But you don't think he will score, but you don't think.
I agree. But when you get in like we all know, playoffs is a different ball game, and when you shorten I say when you shorten the amount. Like when I mean shorten, I mean when you go to half court offense. Sorry, when you go to half court offense and you're doing predictable things potentially. Obviously, it's hard to stop Harden. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. He's a different type of scorer. But you need different aspects of the offense that can hit you in different ways. That's
they do, though. You don't think they do?
I watched the Rockets. I agree with you. I just
when you watch them. When last you watched them?
I watched them in the bubble.
You watched them in the bubble. So you don't think they have different aspects in that game?
You don't think they have no
I
paint
do.
presence?
I just don't
I
think.
that's what it is.
Now, number one is the paint presence. I don't think that they have a defensive. I don't. If you attack them in the paint, they don't have a defensive answer. I don't even know
Okay.
who's they bench. Who's they bench 4 or 5? I don't even know.
They
I
rough.
forgot the boy.
PJ Tucker plays. PJ Tucker, Covington, Jeff Green. They got a bunch of like
And
wing players
Covington,
playing.
I saw that the game I saw. I think Covington did hit a late 3 or something like that. I'm not putting my hopes on Covington hitting no 3 in the playoff game.
But it's so sad.
But
It's like
And Covington had missed like 8 in that game or something like that.
Only thing is, all you gotta hit is one.
He was
the
like,
one you
what?
watch.
Huh? Yeah, the one
you
I watched,
watch?
I think he was like 1 for 8, and then he hit a tree like in the 4th. So he had missed
game you
7
talking
trees for the whole game already.
I know what game you're talking about. I can't remember the team.
What is so weird though is like Tony's come up with these philosophies and it don't work for him, but you can see other people winning championships with it, like the Warriors. They's going quick threes, bro. It don't work for that, Tony, bro.
Yeah, but the
I
difference
feel
is
like
that
you
the
gotta look at the
motion-
players too, boy.
The players
You gotta look
is
at the
one,
players for sure,
and
but
the motion of the ball, bro.
he had good teams though.
I agree.
The Suns.
I agree. Dog, I just feel like the ball is getting stagnant in Houston, bro. That's just me.
Used to.
Too much. That's how you feel.
Hmm?
You feel like Harden dancing too much, and you feel like Westbrook start chasing.
Westbrook is just a liability at all times on the court, if you ask me.
Well, but so he just
Cause-
pointless to a team. He
Bro.
don't even matter.
Bro, from since I always say this. I watched that conference finals when Clay throw flicking 11 trees and they flicking in their mouth. Russell Westbrook had multiple times to stop the run, and what did he choose to do? Chuck up a tree with 20 seconds left. I say, my jury has been out since that game. Okay, he has not changed my mind, and I have given him another chance. And every time I watch one game too, I think this was his last year in Houston. No, this was before Paul George reached. I was like, boy, Russell, okay. The blanket is clear. The blanket is clear, Russell.
No one was there, okay, team?
Huh?
No one was there, boy.
No, I know.
So what you want him to do?
But this was one of the games when Oladipo. I think this was one of the games when Oladipo was going off potentially. I think they was up by like 10, and he shoot. I think either 2 or 3 threes with like 18 seconds left on the clock. Yeah. They up by like 7 or 10, bro. And Oladipo had like 20 something. I was like, oh.
So what you telling me is Russell Westbrook is basically lying to himself.
In terms of what?
In terms of being a team leader and as well as shooting threes.
No.
You trying to say you can't shoot threes.
Okay. No, guys. At the end of the day, Russell Westbrook is an awesome player. I'll never take that away from him.
Understand that part.
I just don't think. To me, I just don't think some of the decisions that he makes.
That's what I said.
The shot could drop. However, you're not there percentage-wise.
That's what I said. You feel like he's talented, but he is not making sound decisions.
Yes.
So, Kadeem, what has been the best Russell? All right. So the first half, Russell in Houston, that was in. I guess that was him trying to find it. I guess he was trying to find that niche in the thing.
That game he played good. He was playing good defensively. He didn't have a good shooting game.
So you don't think? Well, I don't know but I'll say this: that second half from the calendar switch over into this monstrous year that is 2020. Russell playing with Houston, I feel like they really found that niche. So they found a way. They lost their big man. But
stop it. They didn't lose a big man. They
traded their big man away.
Okay, like he on the pop list. Come on, man.
They traded their big man away, but they do have a good balance, a good repertoire, like a good mix of match of offense. You don't think they do? Because you still got Harden have the ball. Russ slashing. Like, because we talk about this in the offseason, me and you. How the Rockets would work with Russell and Harden, both two ball dominant players.
Yeah. I just feel, like I say, in any matchup, they don't have an answer for Gobert. They don't have an answer for Anthony Davis.
That's fine.
They don't have an answer for Nurkic, even though as slightly he's mediocre, potentially slightly. You're not around
So,
for Nurkic. Who else?
mhm.
I know who else. I love to think. But say what?
I say you might as well just call every big one.
Yeah, bro. And like I say, I don't look at the offensive numbers, rebounds, like offensive rebounds or rebounds in general. Yes, the numbers may be just about around the same or a little less or whatever, but I just don't think when it's half court offense, that ain't gonna cut it, bro.
So Kadeem, let me shed a little bit of light. Let me shed a little bit of light. Rockets playing OKC though, so I don't know if you still want to do the back, but
You better Russell out though. That's why I said in the group.
Russell out. But they Rockets could beat OKC without Russ. But so you say they don't have to go against big man. Well, Jokic is playing
I
Gobert.
forget about Jokic.
They playing Gobert, so they cancel each other out, right?
Yeah, that's one.
Anthony Davis playing Nurkic, so they cancel each other out as well.
Okay. But what is okay? That's 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is play 2 and 7.
4 and 5 play 1 and 8.
Okay,
So they have to go.
That's
they have to
Anthony
go through
Davis
Lakers.
potentially, hypothetically.
They'd have to
I
go
bet
through
in Portland. I put my money on Portland, but
Who? Hold on. You sure they 4 and 5?
I can make this bet. Is what you said.
I think it's 4 and 5.
They 4 and 5?
We have to check. I don't know.
Yeah. OKC Rockets is 4 and 5. 4 and 5. So that means that they would have to go through
No,
Anthony
I actually
Davis.
not bad.
No, we ain't. Anthony Davis. Oh, so they have to go through Anthony Davis for sure. Because Anthony Davis will be in the next round. And if they somehow,
yes, he was trying to make up. He let the Rockets go.
Yeah, but like I say,
the
even if
Lakers
they
without
play,
Anthony Davis. I mean, with Anthony Davis involved, regardless.
bro, like I say, and when that court shrinking, and plus that court is not playing, like he could be compromised for the rest of the playoffs.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So regardless, at not full strength, plus you don't have a big man. It's rough.
You don't think they can beat them at full strength though? That's the thing.
I don't think so. So I honestly think OKC may beat them. May not happen because Harden, this is a different type of team because Steven Adams is not the type to, put his force on a series. So I think
he never really had to.
Exactly. So unless Chris Paul this is the genius of Chris Paul, right? Yeah. He has been overplaying what OKC actually has done. So if Chris Paul say, bro, Steven Adams, this your flicking series. And I think he's smart enough to see this. You see what I'm saying?
Adams only got to get 10 and 10, and I'm sure they'll be fine with that.
Even more, yeah. If he get 10 and 10, and Chris Paul doing shy or whatever, doing what he doing, and they balling, I think they could beat Rockets, bro.
It's possible.
They could beat Rockets in 6 if you ask me.
I feel like it's more time for Harden to show up. It gotta be. Yeah, he's been given too many chances and he's in too many positions.
Yeah, but bro, even if they win, Lakers could beat them. And if Portland play them, Portland could beat them if you ask me.
They keep bringing up Portland. That's what
I'm just saying, if Portland come true, I have faith that Portland coming true.
I feel like Portland in the same boat as the Rockets, in a way.
Yeah, but Portland on heat.
Rockets be on heat sometimes, too.
You come off a Lakers win in the playoffs, bro, you want different heat. Probably not. I agree with you.
They ain't doing that.
But we got to see, bro. We got to see. I know this could be interesting. This playoffs is the most interesting one for a while, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
if you ask me.
A lot of people thought it was going to be a foregone conclusion. They was like,
it's in a foregone conclusion, bro.
It does make Clippers. But now that the Trailblazers coming past the Grizzlies, I feel like they could beat them in the play anyway.
Well, we can see. Hopefully, Blazers win tonight. If they don't win tonight, then they have something against them. But I think they win tonight.
so hard the Grizzlies fall off.
I agree.
Ollie,
No,
I see that.
Jai ain't got enough. Jai ain't got enough.
Ollie, I see that. So I
Yeah.
mean,
No, but I wouldn't say they fall off. It's just that when you confine against the best teams, and it was only Ja for X amount of games, that's tough. And you're a rookie, bro. That's tough.
like I say, this quarantine cool him off. Like if he to keep going at that pace,
I wouldn't say cool him off. I think he still played his best. He played his best. It's just that the team is trash.
some of his stats wasn't great in some of the games.
I don't know. I didn't look at the stats too hard.
The stats wasn't great. Some might have been okay, and some might
Well,
have been
you gotta look at it too, right? As a rookie, you understand that this is your job to potentially take us to the chip. I could give you leeway because of the fact that this is your first time on the rodeo, and y'all literally was a draft lottery team before this year.
Yeah.
With the addition of one person, which is me.
So you don't feel like they would have been better if they was going forward? Or better off?
I don't know. I think Portland could still catch him. If you ask me, I think Portland could catch him. That's just me. I don't think Pelicans may could have been in a little running here and there, but I think it was could have been the same outcome. If you ask me,
Portland looked like they was in shambles at some point. Though.
I agree, but I think Lillard could bring it together. That's just me. I think Lillard could bring it together. The only thing what I think could be different was that Suns could be lower down the totem pole.
Yeah. I mean, who knows what's going on now? So.
Yeah, you ain't gonna know, but yeah, this week was fun, you know. Cadero say Afos and he flicking.
He didn't say that.
I don't get no, but he say Afos and he say, "Wait, I thought it is trash, me."
Rockets winning. He didn't want to hear nothing else from Gideon.
Yeah, that's
over with, play.
Real talk.
Over with, play.
Real talk. Well, we can see, but I really hope Rockets get beat in the first round. To be honest.
For what, man? What they got to do with you?
It don't have nothing to do with me, but I just want to see them lose in the playoffs in the first round.
Well, I don't understand. What is? You just don't like Westbrook and you don't like Harden. That's all you.
No, I like both.
You like.
I have no problem with both of them. I just, like I said, I just don't think that a lot of GMs put too much onus on the superstar. They don't even try to support them, bro. In terms of players.
Do they want support?
I don't know.
Feel like they wanted.
You could be right. Harden could be telling them, "Hey, we good."
Exactly.
That's true. I never look at it like that, but I can only assume that that's not the case because me would always want me to not be the focal point because it eases my load and it makes us a better threat on all circumstances. That's just me.
Yeah, I feel like some superstars. Yeah, like I am the superstar. I get paid this much for a reason, bro. So
I guess you may have a point. You may have a point.
I don't care.
I feel you may have a point. I don't know. I just don't think it's because even when you had Jordan was winning chips. Jordan obviously had talent around him, and he still was like, this person could add this to the team. You know what I mean? He's still looking to add to the team.
Young Jordan was there,
yeah, and in the doc, he was saying, you know, I saw when Steve Kerr was coming, I understand that he got the perimeter game and he could do that.
Young Jordan.
I know.
Jordan.
See, I don't know.
Jordan ain't saying that way. 80 Jordan, give me the ball. I drop in 70 on these plays.
Well, I know. But I only could use from what he was talking about, but I was telling your boy to give me more minutes when his foot was injured or any foot was fractured or whatever. So, yeah. I know. But I didn't even know his foot was fractured back in the day, too. I didn't know that till that thing. But anyway, we can leave y'all with that one, you know. If y'all watching on YouTube, you subscribe on YouTube. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any other platform, give us the 5-star rating, send us a review, and we'll be back next week.
Ready for next week, man.
For our second round predictions in the playoffs and etc. that we feel free to talk about.
Okay.
Y'all take it easy.
Yep.